Welcoming you to a life of awareness, the Presence Project is excited for you to join us for today's podcast with your host, Paul Kersner.
Hello and welcome to episode 97 of Are You Being Present? My name is Paul. I want to welcome you to the present moment. I want to welcome you to the here and now, and I want to thank you wholeheartedly, sincerely, and deeply for joining me in this amazing, lovely, beautiful, precious present moment. The title and topic of today's podcast is Okay, This Is Happening. What do I want to do about it in this present moment? The reason why I chose that title and this topic is because I want to introduce you to a tool, an ability, a statement that allows you to greet each present moment with acceptance. It is a difficult experience on earth for many of us, especially those of us that have been raised in unhappy homes, those of us that have been traumatized at the hands of others, those of us that have egos that are insidious and relentless, those of us who are deep in slumber within the matrix, within societal programming, those of us who think too much from the morning we wake up to the moment we go to bed, incessant and unstoppable thought streams presenting negative potentials, ruminating about past experiences and how we wish we could change things or how bad we see things were or believe they were. And I wanted to help you redirect. I wanted to help you shift. I wanted to give you another tool for your toolbox. This is a statement that I use often as I go throughout my day, as I'm presented with different challenges and opportunities, as I'm stimulated. And as we've talked about, when we're triggered, it's usually not about one individual trigger. Usually there's multiple things happening. And it's really important in those moments that we get pulled out of the moment, out of the present moment, that we have the necessary tools to calm ourselves, to still ourselves, to be the observer more than anything of the ego, to be able to scan ourselves from top to bottom, to see what emotions are overcoming us, to see what visceral reactions we're having. The statement that I wish to share with you in this present moment is, okay, this is happening. What do I want to do about it now? Or, okay, this is happening. What do I want to do about it in this present moment? If you can use this statement, if you can remember this statement, if you can repeat this statement, it allows you to snap out of the ego thought stream. It allows you to see the moment for what it is, without the ego lens, without an emotional overlay, without shifting into the past or projecting into the future. Okay, this is happening. What do I want to do about it in this present moment? What a wonderful question to ask, but more importantly, what a wonderful way to greet the moment as you're lost in thought, as you're experiencing a variety or range or multitude of emotions and thoughts. You need a tool, a statement, an ability to shift into the moment so that you have clarity to see what is in front of your face, not what your ego wants you to think, not what those feelings want you to react to. Clarity, presence, and acceptance, these are the ways. This is the way so that you can be well prepared to deal with whatever is presented to you and for you. Of course, your ego is going to want to trigger you and take you out of the moment and make you think about the past and worry about the future. Life in this dimension life on earth is filled with adversity. Sometimes it feels like it's constant, and the ego only compounds it. We've talked about the endurance of adversity without making stories. As you're enduring your adversity, your suffering, your pain, a statement that I'm sharing with you now. Okay, this is happening. What do I want to do about it now? Okay, this is happening. What do I want to do about it in this present moment? Makes you focus solely on the moment and the moment, period. There is nothing more than that. But if you listen to that loud voice in your head, which wants to take you out of the moment, then you're lost. You've lost the ability to be in the moment. You've lost the clarity that you need to see it for what it is, not what your mind, your ego wants you to think it is. To get into a defensive posture or potentially an offensive posture for whatever person, place, or thing is triggering you. But are they triggering you or are they teaching you? Is this a moment for reflection? Because if you can see it as such, there is the ability to learn, to grow, to prosper. If you can be neutral in the moment, regardless of the adversity, pain, or suffering that you're enduring, you can be present. You can maintain a flow state and see it through without getting stuck. A statement like, okay, this is happening. What do I want to do about it now? Or, okay, this is happening. What do I want to do about it in this present moment? Allows for flow state, maintains momentum, allows for acceptance and ease, and prevents resistance and resentment. Of course, those are tools of the ego. So I want to empower you with tools, presence tools, that you can use to end the ego's ability to dominate you, to abuse you, to victimize you, to take you out of the moment for no good reason, when all you have is the moment. The future is your imagination. The past is your memory. Both the past and the future are subjective, and they're overlaid through the ego lens. You have to work on letting them go and stop polluting your present moments with these memories and these imaginings. You have to see things for what they are with clarity. Use a statement like, okay, this is happening. What do I want to do about it now? Now. All you have is the now. That's what this whole podcast series is about. Engaging in the now, not in the past or the future. Using all your tools, establishing a strong presence practice, not being critical or judgmental of yourself or anyone else. And that statement that I'm sharing with you now provides for more objectivity because you're in the moment, you're seeing it for what it is, you're working with it. You're not resisting it. You're not pushing against it. You're not feeling embattled within it. Okay, this is happening. What do I want to do about it in this present moment is a powerful presence statement, if not an affirmation that can be used at any time to absolve yourself of the self-inflicted suffering that you experienced, that I experienced, that we have all experienced at the hands of the ego. It's time to awaken to what that voice, that loud voice in your head is doing to you. Not for you. The ego does things to you. The moment affords things for you. That is the difference. So greet the moment with open arms and loose hands. Not with that tight grip. You can stop white knuckling it through reality by letting go and trusting. You've made it this far. This is the truth. So I believe that you're going to be okay. And we've talked about I'm okay. Another wonderful presence affirmation, very, very powerful. Another addition to your presence toolbox. So let me remind you one more time, or really as many times as it takes. All you have is the present moment. That's it. Everything else exists in your head. This is a universal truth. What's happening in your head is only real to you and no one else. You have to see it for what it is. You have to awaken from all this negative motivators and societal programming. You have to awaken from this matrix that has condemned us to suffering unnecessarily and insidiously. You can bring it to an end, but it takes a concerted effort. It takes a presence practice that is repeated daily. It takes presence tools that you can use throughout your day. It takes a willingness to see things for what they are, not for what you perceive them to be. It takes a need to greet each moment as the miracle that it is. Each moment, each present second is a gift. It's a gift that you have that's afforded to you. Don't take them for granted. Don't pollute them. Don't give them away. Make the most of each and every present second that's given to you. Set aside the future and let go of the past. Greet each moment with open arms and repeat, okay, this is happening. What do I want to do about this now? It has the ability to shift in a tectonic way. Each moment will present you and afford you with such wonderful opportunities for growth if you can greet it in a way that is filled with acceptance. If you can remove the resistance and the resentment, or at least see it for what it is, and do your work, then your reality can be smoother. Your endurance will be easier. Your ability to maintain presence, you will see the value in it. You will put the work in it because it is a worthy endeavor. That's been my goal in my life. I understand the value of presence, and I work very hard, very diligently to maintain a state of presence. It doesn't mean that I'm present all the time. But regardless of what's happening for me, I greet each and every present second with a statement, with this statement, okay, this is happening. What do I want to do about it now in this present moment? And that allows me and affords me the ability to stay in flow state, to see things for what they are, to see people for who they are, to see things for what they are, not for what my ego wants me to believe they are. I hope you find this and every podcast that preceded this helpful. My goal has always been to empower you and to reduce the amount of self-inflicted suffering that you are experiencing, to illuminate the ego, that loud voice in your head, to remind you that you do not need to listen anymore to that loud voice. You have to watch that loud voice, not fight it. Just watch it. Just be the observer of it. Don't let it overcome you. Don't let it lead you. You can change the relationship with it. It takes time, it takes work, it takes effort, but it is worth it. It has been an honor, it continues to be an honor for me to share these present seconds with you. And as always, I wish you nothing but peace.
Thank you for listening to the Are You Being Present podcast, brought to you by the Presence Projects. Remember, you have a choice. Choose to be present.